Welcome everyone. This is lecture number 2, and in this lecture we are going to discuss that if sum of forces is 0 in vector addition, so how can we use this technique? If sum of forces are 0, we can use this technique to find the unknown vector or unknown angle. So we are going to see different cases in this category, but you need to remember that in the previous video we have discussed that, let's say we have weight and two forces acting on it, F1 and F2, and they are making an angle theta 1 and theta 2 with the given x-axis. But we are not sure how can we prove that this sum of the forces is 0. So we can easily prove that if sum of forces is 0, we can take a scale, and if we draw a triangle, if we draw the vectors, because these are three vectors, so there will be a triangle. So let's say if we are going to draw W according to scale, let's say if it is 100 Newton and your scale states that 100 Newton is 10 centimeter, and let's say this is 55 Newton, and let's say this is 75 Newton, and with given angles. So you are going to draw 10 centimeter downwards and another vector, vector 2, on point B and point A. Let's say on point B you can draw F1 and point A you can draw F2. So if you ask me how can we know that which point is it, so I'm going to explain that in the next video, in the next section. So if the sum of forces is 0, you will get a closed triangle. So if you get a closed triangle, so we can use closed triangle to prove that your sum of forces is 0. So most of the questions in Cambridge A-level exams paper 2 will be related to this concept. So there are different cases. Now one by one we will see these cases, case 1, case 2 and case 3. So they are in detail in the next section of this video. So now we have drawn case 1. So we have assumed in case 1 that we have two forces which are unknown. We don't know their magnitudes. Sorry, we know their magnitudes, they are known, and we don't know their angles, theta 1 and theta 2. And we have been given the weight. So this is case 1, option A. So how do we do it? First of all, we are going to take a scale. We have taken a scale. This is your scale, 10 Newton, let's
Yes.
say. It can be anything. It should be appropriate, like you can draw it on a paper. Then we are going to take
Okay.
W as your first factor. It should be your first factor. So 7 centimeter is your force, weight downward direction. So we have 2 points, A and B.
Yeah.
And remember, this is the case when it should be a closed triangle, like the object is in equilibrium. The object is in equilibrium. And you will be given the same questions in the exam. They will ask you that the uh, photo is hung on the wall and you need to find force 1, force 2, or tension 1, tension 2, or their angles. So it can be anything. So I am just explaining you all the possible ways we have. So we have drawn the weight. Now we have point A and point B. So let's say we draw at point A the force 1, right? We are going to draw force 1 at point A, and at point B we are taking force 2. So it should be in any ratio, in any way. At point A we have
But they both
F1.
should join.
Yes, we will do it. At point B, we'll see it. We have F2, right?
Okay.
It can be, you can swap it, like you can do it like at point A you have F2, and at point B you have F1. So it can be in any way. So let's say at point A you have f1, and f1 you know its magnitude 50, so it should be 5 centimeter. And in O levels you have studied like how can we, you have studied the locus questions in math. Have you studied them? Locus of a
Yeah.
point. So if we need to
Yes.
draw 5 centimeter and we
Yeah.
don't know where the angle is, so the best way is we just draw a circle of radius 5 centimeter, right?
Yes.
And at point B we draw the circle of radius 5 centimeter as well. So just draw the circle again, like neatly, and let's say it is like this. You can do it with protractor and compass and you can easily draw it. So this is 5 centimeter radius, and at B we also have the 5 centimeter radius, right?
Yes.
So we are getting 2 points when they are where they are intersecting. So let's say this is point 1 and this is point 2. We get 2 points. So there are two possibilities. One possibility is that you join B to point this
And
and
A to
then
that.
this to point A. So it is a close one, right? So
Yeah.
this is your f1 and this is your f2. So this will be your angle theta 2 and this will be your angle theta 1. Okay.
Okay.
Do you understand this or not?
Yes, but why not the angle inside?
Angle inside, which angle
That
inside? What do you mean by that?
I
I have
mean,
opened the screen share and there is an option of annotate. Use the option so you can just draw it on the screen. Oh, sorry, you are on the board, so you can just point it out simply.
I mean this one. Wait, can I zoom in? No, I can't zoom. Sorry.
Which angle?
Wait.
So we need to
The,
find the angle from their point of origin. Let's say in F1, we need to find the angle from their point of origin. So that is why we have taken their angles from their tail, not from their heads.
I mean this angle.
So this is your vertical angle with vertical side. So theta 2 is your angle from horizontal side. So that is why we need to find the angle with the horizontal. Is it clear?
Yes.
So you can do it the other way around. For example, there are 2 points. So you can say that, let's say this is your other point. So you can go to this point from point B to this
Okay.
and to this. Now it will be your F2 and it will be your F1. So both will give you the same angles and same answers. So any confusion in this?
Okay. No.
Okay, now the
Yeah, I
next
understand.
condition, next scenario. So we are going to do the same thing. First, we will need to draw the vector W. Let's say
Yeah.
10 centimeter means 100 Newton, a scale. So this is the first thing you
Okay.
always need to do it. So we have the scale. So it should be 10 centimeter
Okay.
downwards. Then we
You said
still
that
have the same 2 points, point A and point B.
compass.
And it is the same case as well, like we have two unknown angles. So at point A, we need to
B.
draw, let's say at point A, we have F1 and at B, we have F2. It can be anything else, like it can be the other way around. You can have at point B F1 and you can have at point A F2.
Yeah.
So if we have at A F1, so F1 is 7 centimeter. So we need to draw the circle of 7 centimeter.
Yes.
7 centimeter circle is drawn.
Yeah.
Now at B, we need to draw the circle of 5 centimeter. 5 centimeter
Yes.
circle is drawn.
Yes.
Radius should be 5 centimeter. Now again, these are 2 points. Okay, So how can we know that which will be your F1 and which will be your F2? Let's say if we take, let's say this is your point P and the other point is Q. If we start from
The
P,
one,
so if we
yeah,
go to P, it is in the same orientation as F2, so it should be your F2
yeah,
because your F2 is in the north west direction. And then from this position to A, you are going to join it. So this is your F1, and then you can take the angles easily. Is
yeah,
it clear?
it's 60, yes,
This will be your angle 1.
60, 67.
This is a theta 1, and let's say this theta 2, and this will be your theta 1. So I hope so that this case is clear. Now we are going,
Yes, okay.
okay, shall we go to the next case now?
Yeah, okay.
So we have case 2. If we have case 2, what do you mean by case 2? Case 2 is like we still have the same problem, but we know the weight, and let's say we know F1 and its angle. Its angle is, let's say, 30 degree, and F1 is, let's say, 50 Newton, and W is, let's say, 80 Newton. So we need to find theta 2 and F2. So it is very easy. Again, first
Yeah.
step, take the scale.
Sir, all of these cases are in equilibrium, right?
Yes, they are equilibrium, because this is the
Okay.
only way in which we use this technique. Otherwise, we can't use this technique.
Yeah.
So step 1, scale. So
Draw
let's say
W,
10 Newton is 10 Newton is 1 centimeter, and we are going to
8
draw
centimeters.
W.
8 centimeters. Okay.
So draw W as 8 centimeter downward. Fine.
Okay.
8 centimeter downward. So we still have 2 points, point A and point B. So at point A, let's say at A we are now taking F2. Just change it. And point B we are taking F1. So at B we have
Okay.
F1, and F1 is known
Just,
to us. So we are going to draw F1 at point B. And this time we are not going to draw a circle because we know the angle. And
yeah.
it is in, let's say we are going to draw the coordinates on point B, and we need to draw it to the 30 degree from the positive x-axis. So this is 30 degree, and we need to
Yes.
draw the line of 5 centimeter.
5 centimeter. Yes.
Let's say this is the 5
Yeah.
centimeter in length. Now
0.9
we
centimeter.
already know this point. So what we need to do to find F2? We simply need to join this point to the A, and we
Yeah.
have done
Get
this.
the angle.
So, and we can find its magnitude
Yeah.
using scale, and then convert it to original value, and its angle will be this. This is your theta 2.
Yes.
So is it clear?
Mm, yes.
It can be other way around.
Angle
So this is your scale 2.
55.
This is your case 2.
Okay.
Now in case 3, the last thing, case 3. So in case 3, what do we have? In case 3, let's say now we know. So in case 2, you can have two forces known, two known forces,
And one angle.
two known angles, because you know the angle of W as well.
Okay. Yes.
So you need to find one unknown force,
One unknown angle.
one unknown angle. It can be anyone. It can be force. It can be W as well. The weight. It can be F1. It can
Okay.
be F2. So you should be able to do it now. Now we are going to case 3. So in case 3, we have W known. Why I am saying that W is known, because in most of the question you will see in your papers, they will give you the W. So it is just
Okay.
that mixing with tensions like T1 and T2. So
Okay.
W is unknown. Sorry, W is known and
Unknown.
force 1
Okay.
and force 2. So now in this case, both magnitudes are unknown, but we have been given the angles. Theta 1, let's say 38 degrees, and theta 2, let's say 45 degrees, right? So W is, let's
Okay.
say, again 70 Newton. So how we are going to draw it? Using the same rules. Take
Yes.
scale. And what is the scale? Let's say 10
Yeah.
Newton is 1 centimeter. So 70
7
Newton will be equal
centimeter.
to 7 centimeter. So we draw,
Yeah.
so draw W.
Okay. And then
We're going to draw
draw
W.
2 angles.
So 7 centimeter. Now, let's say this is your point A, this is your point B. So at A, we have, let's say, F1, and at
Okay.
B, we have F2. So at
Okay.
A, we have F1, let's say. So F1, so we need to draw the angle of F1. And so how can we draw it?
Just
Let's
draw
say
2 straight lines
this
until it
is,
meets.
yes, this is 30 degrees. So we extend it both ways, right? In
Yeah.
dotted forms. Let's say this is your F1. So F2 is over here. So this is F2 with 45 degrees. So extend it in
Yeah.
both ways. So in this way, on the left side, they are intersecting. So this is your point of intersection. Let's say this is Q. So you can easily
Yeah.
calculate their magnitudes by finding their scale. Let's say
Yes.
if this is your F2 and this is your F1. So point 4 is find
1,
scale
2.
length of F1 and F2. And
Yes.
then third 5 one convert it to the original value. Convert to newtons using scale.
Scale.
This is how we are going to do.
Okay. It's easy.
This is easy.